Do you live in Northumberland? If you don't worry, this could still apply to you, as councils across the country are all the same, looking after their own while screwing the hard-working citizens. On May the 25th this year, we spoke about how Northumberland County Council Chief Executive Daljit Lally was involved in an unlawful expenditure scandal totalling some £179,032 of international allowance that was not properly authorised and therefore unlawful. In other words, theft and fraud from the very head of the council. A report from the council's chief finance officer released earlier this year revealed two aspects of unlawful expenditure, one relating to the council's participation in the Northumbria International Alliance and the other relating to an allowance paid to the chief executive. The Northumbria International Allowance was in the news back in 2018 over a probe into how £1.4 million was spent on the project and on trips abroad during 2019 and 2020. That's £1.4 million of public money, your council tax being spent on hidden activities with evidence of trips abroad by some highly paid senior officers, with the extravagance of first-class air travel and many thousands spent on subsistence and hospitality. And first-class flights costing £4,866 each. Massive hotel bills and an unexplained invoice relating to the Jumeirah Beach Resort in Dubai of over £47,000. Anyway, back to Daljit Lally, who, as the head of the council, and was head of the council at that time, with the council being part funder of the Northumbria International Alliance, which all the expenditures were related to, is now being allowed to walk away from her role as chief executive of the council with a six-figure payout, despite owing £179,032 international allowance that was not properly authorised and identified as unlawful by a Section 114 report. Daljit has been allowed to walk away with £209,000 payout, while the council have waived their right to recover most of the money that is owed. The local democracy reporting service said it will seek to recover just £79,000, with the remaining £100,000 written off, and both the council and Daljit will cease action that they're taking against each other. Clearly she's got something on them. Solicitor Mark Greenberg provided legal advice and told members at a full council meeting that there was no possibility of the chief executive resigning and that she believed she had done nothing wrong. He added that while other options were available, they would likely be more expensive and the payout was the best option. So this is what councils are doing with your money, people. This doesn't just happen in Northumbria either. These people have access to a vast amount of money whilst complaining poverty and increasing your council tax every single fucking year. Council heads swanning off on holidays at the expense of the public, creating businesses in which they can siphon off money from the council tax pot and then pay themselves another wage. It all goes on. And I firmly believe that all councils need to have their accounts forensically examined to find other people in these positions who are stealing and defrauding the public of their money, because that's exactly what it is. It's our money. It doesn't belong to the local government. It's your money given to them to pay for public amenities. And it's about time that this was dealt with and stopped.